Hey everyone, welcome back to the Crafty Couple. Today we are trying some viral TikTok DIYs, and in my opinion, if you love high-end modern decor, these are absolutely perfect and must-try DIYs. So if you guys do enjoy today's video, please give it a thumbs up and let us know in the comments which project's your favorite. Let's jump in and get started.
This project is on TikTok from the user SadDad2000, and I have absolutely fell in love with this project, and I was so excited to make it. All they did was grab this rectangle gift box from Dollar Tree, and then they used the 12-inch dowels from Dollar Tree as well. To begin making this project, all you will need to do is put the box on the side and make sure the back is facing you and start putting the dowels onto the back. I just used hot glue and that seemed to work perfect. Make sure when you're putting the dowels on that the very bottom of the dowel meets the very bottom of that top piece, and that the very top of the dowel meets the very top of what is going to be this shelf. You can space them out however you want, but I put them pretty close together. Once the whole back was done, I'm going to go about 3/4 of the way along the side. If you want us to recreate one of your DIYs, send us a DM on Instagram. This is how it's going to look finished before we spray paint, and all I did was spray paint it all with the matte black spray paint from Krylon. And this is how it came out. Go give SadDad2000 tons of love on TikTok.
To start this vase, we're going to be using one of these Dollar Tree vases and then one of these 12-inch wood dowels, also from Dollar Tree. I marked it at 2 inches and then another 4 inches and then 3 inches. And then I'm going to use these dog toenail clippers to go ahead and cut this. Now, I've seen a lot of vases that look really high-end and absolutely beautiful while scrolling online or like on Pinterest, and I knew I had to recreate one. It's very simple. All we're doing here is taking a simple vase and creating a handle that's really sleek and modern. So for that handle, as you can see here, we're starting to form that with that wood dowel. So here's kind of the shape of the handle. Now you could leave it like this if you wanted to. However, I think if we cut this at a little bit of an angle, it's going to fit a lot better and make those seams not as noticeable. So what I'm doing here is just cutting this bottom dowel at an angle where it meets with the second dowel, and then also at the bottom where it meets up with the vase. That's going to make it fit a lot more flush on the vase and then that second dowel. And in the end, once we glue it together, it look a lot more finished and sleek. Now that we have all those pieces cut out, we can glue our handle together. Now, I did want to let you know this handle is not meant to be used. It's for decorative purposes only. If you wanted to try and get something a little bit more solid, you could use E6000. But honestly, for me, I'm going for the look. I don't really care if the handle is functional. So I'm just trying to make it look as high-end and as good as possible. But I did want you to let you know, I didn't make this with the intention of the handle being used. So all I'm using here is some hot glue. We do like to use the hot glue from Dollar Tree. So if you haven't tried it, I would definitely recommend trying that out. It seems to always work well for us. And we've had a few people mention that their glue doesn't hold and always wanted to know what we use. So definitely go out and try that if you have not. And then when you're gluing this bottom part here, you want to try and glue it so that it is going to match up with the top part here. Last thing you want to do is have it off to the side, and then when you try to glue this onto the vase, those aren't lining up and it can kind of be a little bit tricky. After we have the handle completed, we can move on to attaching it to the vase. So same thing, I'm just going to be using some hot glue. I'm going to put a dab on the top and then on the bottom. And then the top part, you just want to try and line that up with the top of the vase so that those are flush together. And then the last part of this project is to add some paint. There's really nothing else to this. It's a super simple project, but in the end looks so high end. You know we love the matte black paint, so that's what we're going to be using. But as always, guys, feel free to customize this and use any kind of paint that you would like.
This project is inspired by moving with the military, and all she did was grab this cute little glass candle holder and the large glass vase and flip it over and hot glue the big vase on top. She just filled hers with some sand or something like that from the Dollar Tree, which I think is very, very cute. I made 3 different versions, so 2 of them I left like this. So one is how she had it. The next one I'm going to be spray painting it a different color. And the third one I am just going to be spray painting the base black. Once the base is spray painted, go ahead and put hot glue. I would recommend using E6000 as well. And then put the top on. So we have the pink version, which needed no spray paint, just glue, and I think it's a little more boho. And then we have this more modern version with the spray painted black base. And you can put candles in here, sand, kind of whatever you would like. For the third one, I'm going to be using this Rustoleum stone spray paint. You will want to do the white paint first and then go in and spray it with the stone spray paint. I did not spray it very thick. I did kind of a light coating on it. You let me know in the comments below which version is your favorite.
To start this one off, we're going to be using 3 of these wood cubes from Dollar Tree, and 2 of them we're going to glue together. The other one we will leave by itself. So I'm just going to use some hot glue, glue these together, and then that's going to give us a little bit of a height difference on these 2 platforms. And then after that, what we want to do is take some paint. I'm using, again, that matte black spray paint. Go ahead and give that a couple coats. And then for these palms, I believe we got these from the Target dollar spot. And I'm just going to be painting these gold, and then these are going to go on top of those platforms and kind of create a really pretty high-end modern kind of tabletop decor. After those are painted, we can move on to adding a little hole in the middle to put our palm leaf in. So I'm just going to use a drill to put a hole in the center. I'm not measuring, I'm just eyeballing that. If you don't have a drill, you could maybe try hand screwing in a little screw, or even try a nail to put a hole in there. But if anything, you could probably glue it on top just by putting some hot glue on the bottom. It may not hold the best, so if you can, just put a little hole in there. Now on the smaller one, I'm going to cut the palm leaf just a little bit shorter to add more height difference between the shorter one and the taller one. And then after I cut that, I'm going to just cut an angle here on both sides. That way the bottom of the stem is pointed and makes it a little bit easier to slide into the hole. And lastly, I'm just going to add a little bit of hot glue just to make sure that that's secured in there. And I also want to let you guys know that we have finally decided that we're going to start working on our second channel more. We are going to be doing some haul videos, shop with us videos, and then also some thrift flip videos. So we kind of want to show you how we're able to take some items from the thrift store, flip them and sell them and make some side money. So hopefully you guys are interested in that. If you want to check out that channel, we'll have a link for it down below, but that is the Crafty Couple Vlogs. Thanks for watching, guys. We hope you enjoyed today's video. If you want to see more of these high-end Dollar Tree DIYs, then make sure to click through to our playlist, and you can check out all of the other amazing videos on that playlist. But as always, make sure to subscribe and hit that bell icon so you can be notified every time we upload a new video.